What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from ROK Music Review, and I would like to welcome you to an update video. As I said in my main video, my state of the channel video, I have a couple specific videos to have specific topics to talk about that I want to give you guys the option to listen to and watch on your own time if that's something that you're interested in, instead of watching through that entire video or the first 5 minutes of it or whatever, however long you got time for, because these are actually topics and things that are specifically important to me. So this video, of course, is my main goals, my specific goals that I am looking to achieve for the year of 2017, even though I've got on my outline here that I've written down, I've got goals for 2016 on it. So we're not going back to the future. Oops. We're not going back in time. We're staying in the present and we're talking about the future. So let's do it. So my first goal is to get 50,000 subscribers on this channel. I picked that number specifically, even though I think that it's going to be impossible. I'm not going to get that, but we will see. But I specifically picked that because, that number right there is what is the number in my contract with my MCN, where at that point then they start taking a 10% cut of my ad revenue that I get off of these videos, which at the moment they don't take anything from me, which is really, really nice. That's why one of the reasons why I signed with them, because up until 50,000 subs, I'm not really making a whole significant amount of income, and it kind of is stupid if they start taking money from me before I'm really even making a lot. So we get there, start making a bit more income off whatever. But 50,000 subscribers is of course halfway to 100,000. It's halfway to one of the play buttons and all that stuff. So I think that's a good thing to shoot for this year. It's going to be really, really difficult, if not impossible, to get there, but I think that setting something that is, just out of reach as far as being unattainable, or definitely being unattainable, will be something that's a motivation to continue to put in the hustle daily to, put out good content. Not I should crank out good content on this channel, and also do all of the other aspects, get in the trenches, eat shit for as long as I have to do to get to that number, to make this thing sustainable. So, or to reach that number. And sustainability and all that stuff is a topic for this other specific topic video, but we'll get to that. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I want to do 50 live streams, live broadcasts on YouTube. Of course, that's kind of going to be just under one every single week of the year, and because the amount of weeks in the year is 51 point something or other, because they're part of the week is a partial week. So want to do 15 live streams a week. Like I said, I kind of detailed that in my half-hour long video. If you haven't watched that, you should, and if you watch all of it, you're awesome. So live broadcast, a way to regularly connect with the audience, build a connection, and just do that in real time. And this year is going to be all about the live content, not only live on YouTube, but also live on Twitter. I'm thinking about doing some super, super awesome stuff revolving around my trip out to KCON, because live streams on Twitter and maybe with the concert and stuff like that might be kind of cool, wouldn't it? So that's what we got for goal number 2. So we talked about Twitter. Goal number 3, and I didn't even plan that segue, but goal number 3 is to reach 1,000 followers on Twitter. I'm currently at 5,000 or 5,000. Holy shit, I wish I had 5,000 followers, but I'm at 570 something, 75, I think. I don't specifically know, but that's awesome. I just want to continue to build that community of people who are, looking to stay connected with what's going on in the K-pop world, with Korean indie, just want to discuss music, share their favorite stuff with me. I share my favorite stuff with them. We just want to build that up, get 1,000 people who are, dedicated to, being actively involved or passively involved, whichever way, it doesn't really matter. But we want to just have a large community where we can have good interactions with each other and between you and I, and do that. Also, I will not lie, but the subcurrent of that is having 1,000 people to potentially spread my content and spread my name is also very, very awesome as well. Because And just think, retweets and all that stuff are very, very powerful as far as spreading who I am, spreading my name out there for other people to discover, because there's only so much that I personally can do. So that's goal number 3. Goal number, I've got it written as 5, but it is number 4, is basically to double my income that I make now at my real job using YouTube income. So basically what that is I want to match the amount of money that I make, on every paycheck or every month from my job at Walmart with income from YouTube. And I'm going to talk about that more, like how and the ways that I'm going to do that and the ways that you can help me do that and stuff like that in in another video that I'm going to upload. But I just want to match what I make in my current job. It's going to be a great way to, set a foundation to continue going forwards. I made a video on my personal channel that I called like the biggest failure in my life, which talks about just the way things are going currently as far as that, and like the future and the way, just something that I don't know. If you really watch that video, it's not really applicable to this channel and what I want to make it about, but check out that video on my vlog channel. I got a link to my vlog channel down in the description box below, and it will be on the end screen as well. So check that out, watch that video, and you'll learn something about me personally, and hopefully you stick around and watch more of those videos, because that's what that channel is supposed to be all about. So goal number 6 is to get paid for writing or just writing contributions to K-pop news sites and stuff like that. So I kind of talked about it in the previous video, but I do want to get paid to write stuff. I basically want to be like a freelance, or would like to include freelance writing into my income stream as far as like my career. So currently, of course, I'm working on doing that for myself for free on my own personal website, and I'm planning to apply to be a feature writer or whatever it is, the thing that's always open at Soompi, to write for them, hopefully get paid. I don't know how that's going to work. Like I said in my previous video, that's going to be a learning experience. And my final goal for the year is to cover one event this year as press, or get one interview or something. So that's the goal. Is I'm going to, put my name in for things, and, hopefully I can get an interview, or I can come in and, cover it as press, take video, pictures, whatever kind of stuff that I can do, so that I can put it on my personal YouTube channel or up on my website, do whatever kind of stuff like that. Because that's ultimately also one aspect of, music that I don't get to cover very easily. I would like to, and would like to include that into the broad scope of what this channel is all about. So those are my goals. They're pretty lofty, I think, but that's good. You want to put goals that are, maybe, I don't want to say necessarily attainable, but hard goals to reach, just so that, like, I don't blow. So I could say that I want 13,000 subscribers this year, which I easily can do. So I don't want to say I want 13,000 subscribers, because then I will blow past that, and then I don't have any more motivation and drive to just continue to grow. So that's the plan. 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, 50 live broadcasts, one every single week. To connect with you guys, 1,000 followers on Twitter to build my community and my audience there, so we can have some more quality discourse. I want to match my income that I make with my real job with YouTube income, or with YouTube related income. 5, I should say, is I want to get paid for writing, or being a freelance writer, basically. That's that. And then 7, I would like to cover one K-pop or Korean music event as a journalist, whether that's an interview or just coverage of the event itself. So those are my goals for 2017. I just about said goals for 2016 because that's what I've got written on my on the outline, like I said earlier. So that is what I've got. So Jesus, if you watched the entire other video, my entire state of the channel video, if you watched this one, you've watched 40 minutes of me just talking about YouTube stuff. Not even K-pop. You just watched me talk about YouTube stuff. So you're awesome. You are the best. So to know whether or not you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want you to naturally, without actually giving away that you watched the end of the video, include the word best in your comment, because you are the best. So I want to hear from you. What is the best? Who is the best? Like, what is the best coffee? What is the best pizza topping? What is, I don't know, the best K-pop group? Whatever it is that you want to say is the best, or whatever. Put it in the comments so I know that you made it down, so I can to the end of the video, so that I can show you some love. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.